Hello, my name is Jerry Rohr, and I'm a member of the Church Council of St. Peter's Evangelical Lutheran Church and the chair of our missions committee of our church. As you may know, our congregation had previous connection with an orphanage program in Malawi. When we were approached to participate in the vision of creating a brand new school in Malawi, we were drawn to a vision that would provide the opportunity for young girls to escape teenage pregnancies and teenage marriages. The education of the school will give the girls an opportunity to go on to a higher learning or to become entrepreneurs in their own communities. Our concept for that support was twofold. We would provide an opportunity for individual members within our congregation to support a student with an annual $1,200 scholarship, and as a congregation, we agreed to underwrite the construction cost of the largest building at the complex, the Kitchen Assembly Hall, and also underwrite the construction cost of a second teacher's residence for total commitment to date in the amount of $211,700. While we support other local and national mission endeavors as well, we believe that our support for the Kuwala Christian Girls' School gives us the opportunity to be involved in a greater life-changing opportunity for young Malawian girls and help, in a small way, to fight poverty. Our scholarship support is written into our congregation's bylaws and cannot be easily changed. And now, the following is the 2019 annual report of the school.
Hello, everyone. Our goal with this presentation is to update you regarding Kuwala Christian Girls' School. Your ongoing support has been a critical part of our success. Like the rest of the world, Malawi is now in the midst of a battle with COVID-19, and the students have been home for the past couple of months. The new government in Malawi is working on their plan for a return to the school. However, we suspect it may not be until September. With that being said, our school continues to grow, and our annual report for 2019 provides a great view of what we have accomplished. Today, we would like to share the highlights from that report with you as our update. I'll briefly remind you what we are focused on in Malawi, our plans, and also update some profiles of our students, our staff, and our donors. As a reminder, our program is based on carefully selecting girls with little opportunity for an education to move into a professional, safe environment where they live in a modern dormitory and are educated with dedicated staff is truly life-changing. From our first trip to Malawi in 2015 and beginning with our land purchase and initial building projects in January of 2018, Kuwala Christian Girls' School has moved energetically and rapidly forward. The amount of progress has surpassed expectations, with both our Canadian board and our Malawian board members showing outstanding commitment to our program. While working in one of the world's poorest countries over the past year, we have had significant progress on several fronts. This has included a dramatic expansion of our campus with multiple capital projects both completed and underway, as well as continued growth of our dedicated staff. Of the greatest importance has been the ongoing education and personal development of young women whom without Kuwala Christian Girls' School would be left out of the opportunities education will provide to them and by extension to their families and villages. As you will recall, Malawi is a very poor country in the heart of Africa, with much of the population, and certainly in the area of our school, being small, subsistent farmers. Malawi is one of the poorest nations in the world, with half of the 19 million population living below the poverty line, and in combination with a significant challenge with AIDS, creates a very challenging environment. Our school is focused on girls as they suffer disproportionately in Malawi, with extreme pressure resulting in child marriages, combined with the high levels of poverty, create significant hurdles to attending school beyond a basic primary level. Educating girls, we believe, and experts concur, is the most effective path forward. Our vision is to empower Malawian girls through a Christian-based, meaningful education, to equip them for success and strengthen their communities for present and future generations. Our mission at Kuwala Christian Girls School is to operate as an accredited high school that operates within a biblically based learning community. We are building a school where girls receive a quality education, become independent thinkers, discerning decision makers, and change agents in their communities locally and globally as faithful followers of Christ. We are grateful to have wonderful partners in Malawi. Our school is run and led by Malawians. They are dedicated and committed professionals who work with our partner board in Malawi. One of our key leaders is Memory, who I would like you to hear from directly.
Hello, my name is Memory Getsen. The major challenge faced by girls in Malawi is the cultural setup, in which education is mostly believed to be for male counterparts. We cannot change culture overnight, but a boarding school for girls is a tool we can use to isolate girls and give the best they deserve. The culture problem is common in the rural areas, which make 87% of the country's population. That is the reason why Kuwala is being established in Likanga village, targeting rural girls. Thank you.
Leading the building program is a professional Malawian engineer who has worked to create an outstanding school grounds with safe, quality structures so that the girls, who for most are for the first time living in facilities with running water, power, regular meals, and safety.
Hello, my name is Henry Mdieteni. I'm Operations Director for Kuwala Christian Girls School, and also I have an engineering background. My job is to plan, design, and build infrastructure for the school and organize all the activities associated with that. In my duties, I make sure that we provide the girls with infrastructure that is suitable and sound for their education, and utilities like water and electricity that will enhance learning. Infrastructure is very vital, is one of the issues that obstructs girls from attending schools in Malawi. So if we provide that kind of environment which is conducive, then we keep girls in school. Thank you.
Of course, in the end, this is all about our students. Parents are thrilled when their child is selected from the hundreds who apply. This will be a life-changing experience. I'm pleased to now have a message from one of our girls at Kuwala.
Hello, my name is Amanda Ntikomba. I'm in Form 2 here at Kuwala Christian Girls School. Life was different before Kuwala. I always believed that Christianity was for old people, not for a girl like me. And looking at the nature of schools that my parents could afford, I never had hope for university. But when I came to Kuwala, things changed. One, I learned that Christianity is for everyone. Two, looking at the quality of education which I receive here, I have hope that I'll go to university. And so that makes my future so bright that I see a nurse in me. Thank you.
We are amazed and thankful what your partnership has helped to accomplish in a very short period of time. In 2019 alone, great progress was made on a very ambitious assembly hall that will house our permanent cafeteria and provide a large 200-person meeting space. Our first 50 donated computers have shown up as well. This is very significant, and this will be the girls' first encounters with computers and completely change their job prospects. Let me share a message from one of our students. We are now connected to the power grid and have our first solar installation. We are the only buildings in the area with lights, which is a huge move forward with safety and extended study time.
My name is Luce Jimutu, a student here at Kuwala Christian Girls Secondary School. Here at Kuwala, we have 13 subjects, and one of them is computer studies. Computer studies without computer doesn't make sense, but with the coming of these computers, computer lessons will make sense.
Adding on that, electronic assignments will be possible even for other subjects. Thank you.
Our campus is now operating a clinic with a nurse. Our first teacher's staff house is completed and occupied, giving us additional full-time presence on the campus. They've also completed full fencing with permanent gating, and on the property, our first greenhouse is now producing its first bumper crop of tomatoes. This next video from the girls will share their excitement about this project. We are not standing still, however, as the need is great. We do need your assistance with our top priority being a second hostel. Our second staff house now has full sponsorship. However, to grow our student population, we must build a second dormitory to house them. In our annual report, you will also see the stories for 3 of our students. They are consistent in sharing the opportunity Kuwala Christian Girls School has provided, and in almost all the cases that this was the only option they had. With financially challenged families, the opportunity for schooling beyond the primary school years is limited. Further, without a boarding school where the girls can safely live and attend classes without the pressure to marry, there is very limited options. I'll share with you one of the profiles, being that of Kumbo Hera. Kumbo went to live with her grandparents when she was 18 months old, after her father abandoned her before birth. Her family depends on agriculture, growing maize and groundnuts. Kumbo attended primary school, but had no vision as to what she might do next. Life as a 13-year-old was difficult. She hoped to attend a community secondary school close to her home, but it was not a safe place to be, and the teen pregnancy rate is high. Although this secondary school was the only one they could afford, her family did not want her to attend. Kumbo could not see a future for herself. When Kumbo heard about Kuwala Christian Girls School, she was interested because she believed that life at a Christian school was going to offer so much more than life at a community school. She wrote the entrance exams and was accepted. Kumbo feels that her objective to be different from her peers has been met by grace, and she now lives a happier life by Christian values. Kuwala has brought hope into her life, and she has a dream that can come true. She says, "I see university corridors every time I'm studying and anticipate becoming a nurse one day." On our next slide, you will see the story of Max, our acting headmaster. He brings a passion to his role, has become our chief photographer and videographer, and also, with his background, is opening our options, not only with our greenhouse, but with extensive gardens. He is helping to educate the girls through their scholastic work and also with the knowledge they are gaining outside the classroom. Our staff are all dedicated and committed individuals that are part of the school's culture. In a world where transparency and effectiveness are critical, we are proud to be 100% volunteer-driven, with over 96% of all our donations going directly to Kuwala. One investment we do make is for the second year in a row to have fully audited financial statements by an accredited auditor available publicly for review. Your support is something we take very seriously, as this is the trust you are placing in us. While guarantees are never possible when operating in a country thousands of kilometers away, please do be assured that we have worked diligently to put all the systems in place that we believe are valuable to assure the efficient use of our dollars. We have a policy in Malawi of not partaking in any bribes, of paying all bills upon invoice and confirming regularly with both videos, photos, and visits to the school by our Malawian board and annually by a Canadian board member unless impossible due to travel restrictions. On the next two slides, you will note an example of our supporters. Families, couples, individuals, and congregations are all part of the Kuwala family. Any donation, from sponsoring a scholarship, a building, or simply contributing what you are able, is important. We are a registered Canadian charity and thus do provide charitable tax receipts. We also have a relationship with CAF Canada and CAF America, so that those in the United States who contribute can also qualify for a tax receipt appropriate for the United States. Please consider supporting us, and if already doing so, thank you. The need is significant. We will work to be good stewards of your investment in education and welcome any and all questions. Helping these girls in one of the world's poorest environments, we believe, is an investment with an unmatched return. Consider sponsoring one of our students for $1,200 per year, helping us with one of our building projects, or simply contributing towards the school's operation. We are 100% run by donations with no government funding. We are independent, committed to quality, and focused on effective use of our donor support. Any of our Canadian board members are available for questions and will be happy to engage if requested. And in Malawi, we are proud to have a completely volunteer board of local professionals as our partners. Within our website, you will note links to all of our financial reports, as well as further details for those interested regarding the specifics of our curriculum and school operations.
We trust that the information provided in this video will continue to hold your and our congregation's interest as well as its support for many years to come. Any further questions or inquiries can be directed to myself, Jerry Rohr, or our church office.